Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Israel's ambassador to the UN, Danon, will deliver an update on Operation Roaring Lion. He will take your questions afterwards. If you are asked to ask a question, please remember to state your name and outlet. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Sorry for the delay. The joint US-Israel operation against the Iranian regime continues. Israel and the US are acting with strength, coordination, and determination. We thank President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu for their steadfast leadership and moral clarity this critical moment. Our objectives are clear: no nuclear weapon, no ballistic missile threat, destroy their navy, and crush the regime's proxy network. We are hitting decisively, surgically, without apology. As we dismantle the regime, the Iranian leadership is lashing out in desperation. Over the past few days, missiles have been fired at Israel, most of them, but also the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, Kuwait, Iraq, Syria, Jordan, and even on European soil in Cyprus. This is not strategy. It is panic. It is desperate. While we strike military facilities and the machinery of terror with precision, the Iranian regime strikes civilians, families, airports, hotels, shopping centers, people's home. In Beit Shemesh, a city near Jerusalem, 4 apartment buildings were destroyed. 9 innocent people were murdered, including these 3 young siblings, Sarah, Abigail, and Yaakov Biton. Same family, together. Brothers and sisters killed in their own home. Overnight, another missile struck Beersheba, injuring more innocent people. This contrast tells everything. We target military infrastructure, they target families. They terrorize their own people, they terrorize us, and now they are attempting to terrorize the region and the world. We honor those we have lost. Despite the sacrifice, we are determined. We will not stop until we achieve our objectives. Look at what they are doing now without a nuclear weapon, threatening the entire region. Ballistic missiles fired in desperation, a regime striking widely as it brought to its knees. Now imagine that same regime with a nuclear capability. That is not a risk we tolerate. That is a reality we will not allow. That is why the joint operation was necessary. We do not just talk about stopping the Iranian regime, we are stopping it. Meanwhile, look at what is happening inside this building at the UN. As Iranian missiles were hitting Israeli cities, the UN Secretary General's Special Representative for Children and Armed Conflict, Vanessa Frazier, she tweeted last night condemning what she described as attacks on Iranian schools, leaving a large number of casualties, mostly children. That's from her tweet from last night. Horrible picture, indeed. She posted this graphic image where you can see families in Iran standing among rows of black body bags. I agree, it's a horrible picture. But this photograph is not from the past few days. It was actually taken at the end of January. The dead in these bags that you see were civilians killed by the Iranian regime itself, killed by the same regime now firing missiles at our cities. While this image is being circulated by a UN representative, Israeli children were being killed and injured by Iranian missiles. No tweet about them, no condemnation for them, no urgency for them. Ms. Fraser, if you wish to fulfill your mandate, condemn the Iranian attack that murdered Israeli children. But we know this is the UN. Accusations first, facts later. So I ask, where is the global urgency as this radical Islamist regime spreads its terror across the world? I will be clear. We will do whatever is necessary to protect our people, to protect our borders. Thank you very much.
What about a comment on the Iranian schoolgirls who were killed in Nanim?
Well, please.
Thank you. It's Pamela Falk from U.S. News and World Report. We heard just this morning from the U.S. that there will be several more weeks of strikes. Are Iranian nuclear facilities within those targets? Thank you.
So I said it very clearly that one of the goals of this joint operation is to make sure that they don't have nuclear capabilities to threaten the entire world. And we all know that those sites, unfortunately, after the summer, they continue to develop them and to rebuild them. So we will do whatever is necessary to make sure they don't have nuclear capability.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. My name is Susan Tehrani from WION. President Trump said that the operations may last about 4 to 5 weeks. I was wondering, is that Israel's assessment as well? Thank you.
As long as it takes. You know, it's not easy for the people in Israel who stay in shelters for long days. It's not easy for our neighboring countries. You know, I get phone calls from people who are stuck now in Dubai and other places. It's not easy. We all sacrifice, but it will continue as long as it takes to achieve the goals of the operation.
Mr. Ambassador, my name is Stella. What is your message to the people of Israel who are under a psychological warfare, meaning they're not sleeping, the sirens are constantly going off, they're in and out of bomb shelters, but they're willing to take this risk because Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, has been a threat for so many years?
You know, I speak with my family, with my mother, she's 84 years old, with my daughters, and I tell them, be strong, it will not last forever. You are making a sacrifice, but for the future of Israel, we have to do it. We have spoken about Iran for generations, and now finally, under the leadership of President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu, we are finally taking action. The world will be a better place, not only in Israel, in the entire region, the entire world.
We have time for one more.
Victoria Churchill, Daily Mail. My question is, yesterday President Trump said that he was willing to talk with current Iranian leaders. Is there anybody currently leading in Iran that Israel trusts to take over ruling that country?
Well, I'm not familiar with what's really happening now in the leadership of Iran, but I can tell you one thing, that we expected that after the operation in the summer, they will recalculate their actions. They will decide to engage. It did not happen. On the contrary, from the information and the intel we received, we saw the determination to continue with the deception, to continue with the nuclear ambitions. So we hope that there will be new leadership. The Iranian people deserve better leadership, and we are telling them, we love the Iranian people. Mardume Iran, we pray for you. We pray for your freedom, and I believe their freedom will come sooner than later. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambassador. What would you say about the school that was eat? You posted this picture here, but do you have any comment about the school that was eat during the U.S.-Israeli strike on Iran?
So I have seen different reports. Some reports show that it was actually an IRGC attack that targeted this school. I don't have the exact information, but I will tell you that we regret the loss of life of any civilian. And we pray for the people of Iran, but we have the intelligence, and we target military assets. That's what we do. The Iranians, they do exactly the opposite. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.